how are you doing? Today I woke up with strong chocolate craving and I really wanted to have something sweet to it, but I had to fit into my macros. How many of you people have been eyeing on the Costco Dark Chocolate Almond Bark? At least I have been doing it. The other day I actually got a bag and finished it in like 2 days, like jet fat, 2 days done. So I wanted to control my portion and also fit in my macros, but have something sweet. So I came up with a super easy recipe, 4 ingredients, easy peasy, and finishes in like 15 minutes, done. So let's get started with a super easy dark chocolate almond bark, and hey, it's healthy. Is what you need for your dark chocolate almond bark: some roasted almonds, cacao powder, dark chocolate, and sweetener of your choice. For the sweetener, you can add anything like stevia, dates, anything of your choice. I prefer Xylo Sweet. This is cacao powder. Make sure it's not cocoa powder, but it's cacao powder. Organic is preferable. And then dark chocolate, I'm using 70% dark chocolate and roasted almonds. I'm roasting some almonds to give that nutty and crispy texture to my bark. You need unsalted almonds for this, but it's not easy always to find roasted almonds that are not salted, so I just ended up buying them and toasting in the pan and then chopping them all for my nuts. So let's get started by taking 50 grams of dark chocolate. I'm going to take 70% dark chocolate unsweetened, and then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cacao powder into my dark chocolate. You can add more cacao powder if you like a dark, rich, intense chocolatey flavor, but for me 2 teaspoons works pretty well. You can use a double broiler method by putting it in a stove, but I'm going to make it easy by just popping it inside the microwave oven. I am going to microwave this for maybe 30 to 45 seconds. Do not overdo it because it may get burnt. So I'm just going to do it for 30 seconds and let it do its thing for now. After 30 or 45 seconds, this is how it looks. It started melting like you seen. Make sure you do this in bursts of 30 seconds on medium power, otherwise it's going to get burnt. This is 1/3 cup of coconut oil. These are really good in fats, and trust me, it gives a great cocoa butter texture to your almond bark. So go ahead and add how much you think is good enough for this texture. And now I'm going to stir in well to make sure all the ingredients are mixed pretty well. And the dark rich color, oh my god, so good already. Now I'm going to make sure that there are no lumps in it, and go ahead and add in everything else. Now, like you can see the chopped nuts, I've chopped them finely. Like, have you guys seen it? Go ahead and mix them. If you like more nutty, you can add more. I'm just gonna add this stevia. Xylo Sweet is basically the best quality of sugar that you get, and it's basically derived from the fibrous parts of plants, and an ideal natural sweetener if you're looking for a low carb alternative. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of Xylo Sweet into the almond bark, and now I'm going to stir it well to make sure all the sugar is dissolved into my dark rich chocolate. So I'm going to be adding some vanilla extract. This is the one that I actually had in home, but I usually prefer the ones that you get in Whole Foods or Sprouts because that has an intense flavor. Now line baking dish with wax paper and put in all the chocolate mixture inside the parchment paper or the wax paper. Basically, after adding the bark, I'm gonna spread it out. Here's a simple trick You can use a little sea salt on the top like this, like a light sprinkle. Basically now this is ready to go get popped into the freezer. So I'm probably going to freeze this for like 15-20 minutes. Once it's completely set and hardened, I actually refrigerated for an hour so that it's completely set, and now it's ready to be removed from the parchment paper and cut into your desired sizes. So finally, here is your low carb almond bark with sea salt. Easy to make and totally addictive. There's a reason they call it low carb crack. Easy to make, suitable for keto, paleo, low carb, whatever you call it. Definitely do try this recipe and let me know how it came out.